just like last time, Flint leads with a Drought Ninetales, which means Palkia's Surf will get powered down. However, I don't think it's going to be a huge issue given how almost all of Flint's team lack defense, and also the Lustrous Orb is going to power up Palkia's Surf. And yes, I am going to leave it Heatran after all because I did say previously that Ninetales is Fire Fairy in this game, which means Palkia could take a Fairy move to the face. And anyway, I don't think Ninetales could do a whole lot to Heatran. Oh yeah, before I started recording, I did equip Heatran with the Expert Bell so that way Earth Power will do a bit more damage to Flint's team. Well, it all depends if I choose to keep Heatran in battle. Oh no, not Hypnosis. Wow, what a way to start the battle. Well, lucky for me, I have a blue flute with me, so that way I can wake up Heatran instantly, instead of having to waste an item. So as soon as this turns over, I'm going to use the blue flute to wake up Heatran. Alright, where's that thing? Alright, there it is. Alright, what's Ninetales gonna do now? Fire Blast? Why would you use that on something that has Flash Fire for an ability? That makes no sense at all. Oh no, not Hypnosis again. Well, good thing I can use the blue flute as many times as I want, so it can put me to sleep as many times as it wants because it won't matter. Okay, let's use the blue flute again to wake up Heatran. So it looks to me like Ninetales can't do a whole lot to Heatran since it can't use Fire Blast on me, so what else is it going to do? Moon Blast? Well, I have a quad resistance to Fairy type attacks, so this shouldn't hurt me all that much. Oh yeah, that was nothing. That was like, what, 16 damage? Okay, hopefully it doesn't go for Hypnosis again. Okay, at least it missed. Alright, how much can I do with Earth Power? Because I don't see myself one-shotting this since Ninetales does have pretty good special defense, so I shouldn't be surprised if it survives my Earth Power. Oh wow, it just barely hangs on. And now Flint's gonna heal now, right? Yep, I figured as much. I believe Earth Power has a 10% chance at lowering special defense, so had that happened last round, then I would definitely take down Ninetales this round. But you can only get lucky for so long. So it looks like Earth Power is going to do the same amount of damage as it did before prior to the full restore. Unless, of course, I get critical hits. Nope, it did the same amount of damage as it did last time. Okay, I just need one more hit to take it down. Okay, good. Hypnosis missed again. Yeah, I do not want to get put to sleep again. And Ninetales finally goes down. Alright, 1 down, 5 to go. What is the next Pokemon? Infernape? Even though the sun's going to power down Surf, I don't have a choice. I gotta go with Palkia, because if I keep Heatran there, then it's definitely going to die to a fighting move, and I don't want that to happen. And besides, Infernape's defenses aren't all that good, so I'm pretty sure I can one-shot it despite the fact that Surf is going to get weakened by the sun. Although, if Infernape somehow survives, which I seriously doubt, I don't think it has anything that could threaten Palkia. Okay, Infernape goes down 1 hit. Yeah, never in doubt. Okay, what's the next Pokemon? Magmortar? I think Magmortar has a bit more defenses than Infernape, so it could potentially survive a Surf. And if that happens, then once again, I don't think it has anything that could threaten Palkia, especially not any Fairy type attacks. Although I'm willing to bet that this thing knows Solar Beam since the sun is out, so that means, yeah, it must have Solar Beam. Okay, Magmortar goes down 1 hit. Okay, looks like that's half of Flint's team down already. Alright, what's the next Pokemon? Houndoom? Well, how about I let Heatran get in on the action? I don't want Palkia hogging all the action, so let's see what Heatran can do. Besides, I don't think Houndoom can touch Heatran all that much since it can't use any fire moves on me. As for its other moves, well, I don't know what they are, but whatever it has, yeah, I don't think it's going to affect Heatran all that much. Now, hopefully I can one-shot Houndoom with Earth Power since its special defense is slightly higher than its physical defense, so it could possibly survive Earth Power. Okay, it doesn't survive, so Houndoom goes down. Okay, I guess I have the Expert Belt to think. Okay, what's the next Pokemon? Rapidash? I assume this thing knows Drill Run, so I'm going to send in Palkia. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go first since Rapidash is pretty fast, so if it does outspeed me, then, well, I assume it's going to hit me with the Drill Run or something. Oh, wow, I'm going first. Well, that's strange because Pokemon like Rapidash have respectable speed, but on the other hand, its defenses aren't all that good, so I don't see it surviving the Surf. And Rapidash goes down. Okay, what is Flint's last Pokemon? Moltres? Whoa. Sending out the big guns, huh? Well, since it's a legendary, I wouldn't be surprised if Moltres were to survive my Surf. Okay, here comes the Solar Beam. Alright, how much is this gonna do? Oh, for a second I thought that was a critical hit. Well, okay, it did under 100 damage. Okay, am I gonna one-shot Moltres? If not, then I shouldn't be too surprised since the sun's gonna weaken Surf. Oh, yep, I figured as much. Okay, better kill this thing quick because thanks to Moltres' pressure ability, that's going to eat away at my Surf power points. Okay, so looks like Moltres can't really do a whole lot to me since it can't use fire moves on me. Well, if it were to, then it would probably sting quite a bit thanks to the sun, but at the same time, maybe not since I have a quad resistance to fire type attacks. Okay, looks like I did a bit more damage than last time, so it looks like I got a low damage roll last round. Okay, I'm just going to use Thunderbolt to conserve my Surf power points because I only have 4 power points of Surf left. And you never know if I might need any more Surf PP. And Moltres goes down. So yeah, it looks like Moltres was, I guess, the only Pokemon that gave me kind of a hard time. Well, actually, maybe Ninetales gave me a hard time too, thanks to its spamming Hypnosis. But I didn't really get upset all that much since I did have the Blue Flute to back me up in case things got a little bit dangerous. Okay, anything else you're going to say? Okay, a new line of text. Okay, before I progress further, I'm just going to use Hyper Potion real quick to heal Palkia. Yeah, I don't think I need to go overboard with the Max Potion since I believe Palkia is missing under 200 HP. Okay, I'm going to put Dialga in the lead because up next is Lucian, a user of Psychic-type Pokemon, and I believe he leads with Mr. Mime. And since Dialga's in the lead, that means, well, I'm going to ensure that Mr. Mime doesn't put up any screens like it did before. Although, this might be easier said than done because I believe Mr. Mime has pretty good special defense, so it could very well survive a Flash Can. And if that does happen, then hopefully it doesn't set up any screens, otherwise there's no telling what could happen. But then again, Mr. Mime's HP stack completely sucks, so yeah, who knows. Maybe I could take down Mr. Mime in one hit, maybe not. Okay, hopefully Flash Can one-shot this thing because I don't want to have to deal with any screens. Well, even if a screen was up, I don't think Mr. Mime can do a whole lot to Dialga. Okay, Mr. Mime goes down one hit. Okay, what's the next Pokemon? Gallade? For this one, I'm gonna go with Shaman, even though this is kind of risky because I assume this Gallade knows Stone Edge, and since its special defense is pretty good, yeah, I assume it's going to survive my Air Slash, and when it does survive, well, hopefully it doesn't go for that. If so, then I don't know if Shaman can take that kind of attack. Okay, deep in the yellow. Sword Stance? Okay, that could be detrimental to me, so I better take this thing down fast, otherwise this thing could really do a number on my team. Full Restore? Well, okay, I guess Galade's not going to attack me anymore. Okay, looks like I need 2 more Air Slashes to take it down. Well, next time I hit it with an Air Slash, hopefully it doesn't miss. Otherwise, yeah, Galade is definitely going to kill Shaman at this point. Okay, good. Air Slash doesn't miss. And Galade goes down. Okay, that was a close one. Metagross? I'm feeling Giratina for this one. I would go with Heatran, but I don't know if I'm going to one-shot Metagross with Flamethrower, and if not, then Heatran could take a potential Earthquake to the face, and I don't want that to happen. So, Giratina it is. Alright, what's Metagross going to do? Ice Punch, well, that would probably hurt Giratina quite a bit, but I guess I'll never know since I take it Shadow Force is going to one-shot Metagross. If not, then I would really be surprised. Oh, what? It survived? Wow, didn't see that coming. Okay, how much is this Ice Punch gonna do? Oh, yep, that was quite a bit of damage. Is he gonna heal after this? Oh, looks like he's not. Yeah, I was thinking about going with Shadow Force, but then I remembered last round he used a full restore on Gallade, so yeah, I knew he wasn't going to use a full restore on a Metagross. Actually, not last round, but you know what I mean. Okay, what's this next Pokemon? Latios? Oh, wow. Let's see. How about Dialga? Had it been Latios, then maybe I would have gone with something else since I believe Latios has a bit more defense than Latios, so yeah, I think Latios is the easier one to take down. Well, if Latios somehow survives this Dragon Pulse, then I would really be surprised, and at the same time, I would like to know what this thing knows. Okay, Latios goes down one hit. I'm kind of wondering if that thing's going to Soul Dew, but I guess I'll never know. Espeon? Well, since there's no Reflect like there was before, I'm free to go with Giratina and one-shot it with Shadow Force. Yeah, I remember what happened last time when Mr. Mime put up a Reflect, and yeah, Espeon did kind of a number on my team, especially to the likes of Torterra. As for Giratina, well, maybe not a whole lot. Well, even though Giratina did take a Dazzling Gleam to the face last time, still, wasn't a whole lot of damage. Okay, since Espeon's physical defense isn't all that great, it's going to die to the Shadow Force. What a pointless critical hit. Okay, are we down to Lucian's last Pokemon? Okay, what is it, by the way? Alakazam? Well, okay, I guess I'll stay in with Giratina. Okay, looks like we're down to Lucian's last Pokemon. Okay, since Alakazam's pretty fast, I'm more likely going to go second. Shadow Ball? Alright, how much is this going to do? Oh, yep, that was quite a bit of damage. But then again, what did I expect? Alakazam's a pretty good special attacker, so yeah, it's only fitting that way. But just like Espeon, its physical defense sucks, so it's not going to survive this Shadow Force. And Alakazam goes down. So yeah, I guess this battle was somewhat easy. Well, to be honest, I was kind of surprised that Metagross survived my Shadow Force. Maybe I got a low damage roll, and that's why that happened. But nonetheless, yeah, Metagross didn't really do a whole lot to Giratina. Okay, before I proceed to the final battle, I'm going to heal real quick, since, yeah, I think Giratina really needs it, because I see myself using Giratina in the next battle. Okay, I guess I can use a Hyper Potion, since, I assume Giratina's HP is under 200? Okay, looks like it was. Okay, I'm going to put Shaman in the lead because I know what I'm going to be faced with first. Although, looking at the amount of time I have... Oh, wait, does he say anything? Does he say anything else? Oh, okay, looks like he's saying the same thing as he did before. Okay, looking at the amount of time I have, I don't think I have enough time to get the next battle started, so I'm going to end it off here today. Next time, round 2 with the champion. See you then.